I want to start with a moment you've had, maybe many times. You're in a work meeting, or you're writing an important email, or you're talking to a senior colleague. You construct your sentence carefully. Your grammar is correct, your vocabulary is wide. You say it, and the response is polite, but you feel something just slightly off. Maybe the room got quieter than expected. Maybe a native speaker's expression shifted for half a second. Maybe nothing happened on the surface, but you knew internally something wasn't right. Most learners spend years trying to fix this with more grammar drills, more vocabulary, more pronunciation work. None of it makes the feeling go away, because none of that is the problem. The problem has a name. It's a concept that linguists have studied for almost a century, but somehow it never makes it into the textbooks ESL learners actually use. Today, I'm going to name it, and by the end of this video, you'll never make this mistake again. I'm Alex. The concept is called register, and once you see it, you cannot unsee it. Let's go. Every language has registers. English has at least 4 that matter for professional life. Register 1. Intimate. This is how you talk to your closest people. Family, your partner, friends you've known for 15 years. The language is private. Half sentences, inside jokes, nicknames. Babe, can you grab the thing? That's intimate register. Nobody outside the relationship would understand what the thing is, and that's the point.
Register 2. Casual. How you talk to friends, casual acquaintances, people you know at work but don't directly work with. Slang is allowed. Contractions everywhere. Incomplete sentences are fine. Yeah, totally. That sucks. Hope it gets better. That's casual register. Register 3. Professional. This is the register of most workplace English. Coworkers, clients, meetings, business emails, presentations. Full sentences. Hedged opinions. Polite directness. I think we should consider moving the deadline. The testing phase needs more time. Professional register. Register 4. Formal. Legal documents, board presentations, conference keynotes, written reports for senior leadership. Complete grammar. No contractions. Precise word choice. We recommend extending the project timeline by 2 weeks to accommodate the additional testing requirements. Formal register.
4 registers. Native speakers shift between them constantly, often within a single hour. They use intimate register with their partner on the phone, switch to professional register when they get to their desk, switch to formal register when writing a quarterly report, then back to casual register at lunch with coworkers. This shift is so automatic for native speakers that they're not consciously aware they're doing it. They feel the room and they match. If you've ever felt like a native speaker just knows how to talk to anyone, what you're seeing is register fluency, not vocabulary, not grammar, register. And here's the thing, if you don't have this skill, no amount of vocabulary or grammar will fix the wrongness you feel, because the wrongness is a register mismatch. So why don't you have it already? You've been learning English for years. Why didn't anyone teach you this? I'll tell you. Most ESL learning happens in 2 places: textbooks and entertainment. And both of them lie to you about register, in opposite directions. Textbooks teach formal register. Why? Because formal register is easier to teach. It has rules, complete sentences, standard grammar, no idioms, no slang. So when you learn, I would like to inform you that, in a textbook, you're learning register 4, the register of contracts and conference speeches. Now imagine writing that on a Slack message to your coworker. I would like to inform you that I'll be at lunch from 12 to 1. That coworker is going to wonder if you're upset with them, or if you've been replaced by a corporate robot. And then there's the other side. Movies, YouTube, TikTok, social media. These teach casual register at best, intimate register at worst. Slang, contractions, half sentences. So when you learn English from entertainment, you absorb, yeah, totally, that's super weird, no way. Register 2. Now imagine saying that to a senior client. Yeah, totally, that's super weird about the budget cut, no way we can deliver. That client is updating their LinkedIn before they end the call. Textbooks gave you register 4. Entertainment gave you register 2. Nobody gave you register 3. And register 3 is most of professional life. 5 specific register mistakes I want you to watch for. Each one is something I see learners do every single week. Let's go through them. Mistake 1. The over-formal email opening. You're writing an email to a coworker you've worked with for 6 months. You open with, "Dear Sarah, I hope this email finds you well." This is a Register 4 opening, formal correspondence, going to a Register 3 relationship. Your coworker reads it and feels a tiny chill. They wonder if you're upset. They wonder if HR wrote this email and forced you to send it. They scroll down looking for the bad news. The correct version? "Hi Sarah, quick question for you." That's Register 3. Direct, warm, professional. The right level for the relationship. Rule of thumb: if you talk to the same person on Slack or in meetings, your email greeting should match that level of formality, not the textbook version. Mistake 2. The over-casual meeting interjection. A senior colleague makes a point in a meeting. You agree? You say, "Yeah, totally, for sure." This is Register 2 language going into a Register 3 setting. Now, what's actually wrong with this? Native English speakers say "yeah" and "totally" in meetings all the time, right? The issue isn't the words themselves, it's the combination. "Yeah, totally, for sure" stacked together signals casual register. One of those words alone would be fine. Better versions for Register 3. "I agree." That's a good point. "Yeah," and to build on that. Notice how "yeah" alone works in professional register because it's just one casual signal in an otherwise neutral sentence. This is one of the trickiest parts of register. It's not the individual words, it's how many casual signals you stack into one phrase. Mistake 3. The over-formal Slack message.
You message a coworker on Slack. "I would like to inform you that I will be unavailable between 1400 and 1500 hours due to an external meeting." This is Register 4 written language pasted into a Register 2 channel. Your coworker reads it the way you would read a parking ticket. Correct version: "Heads up, out from 2 to 3 for an external meeting." 2 short sentences, contractions. The phrase "heads up." That's Register 2 to Register 3, exactly right for instant messaging at work. Here's a useful principle. Slack and instant messages are always one register lower than email. Email is one register lower than a formal document. If you write everything at the same level of formality, half of your messages will sound wrong. Mistake 4. The over-formal apology. You missed a deadline by 1 day. You write to your manager, "Please accept my sincerest apologies for the inconvenience caused by my failure to deliver on time." This is Register 4 for a Register 3 problem. It actually makes things worse, because the level of formality signals that this is a big problem. Your manager reads it and thinks, "Wait, is this a bigger deal than I thought?" Native English speakers apologize at work in Register 3, casual ownership, then the fix. "Hey, sorry, I missed the deadline. The draft is going to you by Wednesday morning. Let me know if you need anything before then." Bigger apologies for bigger problems escalate up the register scale. Smaller problems stay in Register 3. Over-apologizing in a high register makes small problems look big. Mistake 5. Disagreement that's wrong in either direction. A colleague proposes something. You disagree. 2 wrong answers. "No way, that won't work." Register 2. Too casual. Sounds dismissive. The colleague feels attacked. "I must respectfully express my dissent regarding this proposal." Register 4. Too formal. Sounds like you're filing legal paperwork. The colleague feels you're being difficult on purpose. Register 3 disagreement. "I see it differently. Here's why." Or, "I'm not sure about that. What about the impact on the testing phase?" Direct, but soft enough to keep the conversation moving. That's professional English. That's the level you want to live in for most of your workday. So how do you actually fix this? 3 things.
First, the shadow technique. Pick one native English speaker in your professional field. Senior, respected, someone whose communication you admire. Watch how they switch register. The way they write a casual Slack message versus the way they write a board-level summary. Same person, different register. Most of register learning happens through observation, not study. Second, Audit your own email outbox for 1 week. Open the 5 most important professional emails you sent. Look at each one and ask, what register is this? Then ask, what register did the situation require? You will be shocked how often you got it wrong, and the gap will teach you faster than any textbook. Third, read the room. Before you open your mouth or write a message, ask one question. What register is this person using? Match it. If your manager writes you a casual one-line email, your one-line reply should also be casual. If they send a formal 3-paragraph email, you match that. Mirroring the other person's register is the single fastest way to make your English feel native, because that's exactly what native speakers do. One more thing, and this is the meta skill. Register awareness is not just about English. Once you have it, you'll notice it operating in your native language too. The way you talk to your mother is different from how you talk to your boss. You already have register fluency in your first language. You're not building a new skill, you're transferring an existing one. Quick recap. 4 registers: intimate, casual, professional, formal. Most of your work life happens in register 3, professional. Textbooks pushed you to register 4, entertainment pushed you to register 2. The wrongness you've been feeling is the mismatch. 5 mistakes to fix. Over-formal email opens. Over-casual meeting interjections. Over-formal Slack messages. Over-formal apologies. Disagreement that misses the middle. 3 habits to build. Shadow one native. Audit your outbox. Read the room. Here's your homework. Pick one email or message you'll send tomorrow. Before you hit send, ask, what register is the other person in? Am I matching it? Adjust if you need to. Then come back and tell me in the comments what you noticed. I read every one. Comment the word register below if you made it to the end. See you in the next one.